This is lecture 4 of electromagnetic engineering and radiating systems. Before I move to the next part of this, I would like to just recall some of the concepts which we have studied in last lecture. So for that, I have this notes which we have done in last lecture. So in that, we have studied this del operator. This is the definition of del operator. Then we applied this operator on a gradient as a gradient. So when del operator operates on a scalar quantity, it is termed as a gradient. So this is the definition of gradient, right? Then we use this operator on a vector quantity. When this del operates on a vector quantity, it operates in two ways. One is dot product, another one is cross product, right? So when it operates as a dot product, it is referred as a divergence. So this is the definition of divergence. And when it operates on a vector quantity with a cross product, it is referred as a curl, right? So this is the definition of curl. Now today we will be solving some of the examples based on this gradient, divergence and curl, right? So then we studied coordinate system, in which first one is a rectangular coordinate system or Cartesian coordinate system, where the point is prescribed by x, y, z coordinates. Unit vectors are a bar x, a bar y, a bar z. Differential lengths are dx, dy, dz. Differential areas, by keeping one parameter constant, you can obtain the differential areas. Then we studied a cylindrical coordinate system. Similar to that, here the point is prescribed by r, phi, z, where r is the radius measured from z axis. Phi is the angle measured from x-axis or xz plane, and z is the height of that point from xy plane. So similar to that, we can write the differential length as a dr, r d phi and dz. So you can obtain the differential areas, right? One more coordinate system is there, that is spherical coordinate system, which we will discuss in this lecture. But before that, let us solve some of the problems based on a del operator, right? So if you are ready with the pen and notebook, you can note down the problem. The problem is, find the gradient of function, find the gradient of function phi, right? So is it visible? Hello, it's visible now. So we need to find the gradient of function phi. So phi is having value, let's say phi is equal to cos h xyz and second one is phi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square, right? So we are having two cases. So let us take one by one. For phi is equal to cos h xyz, for phi is equal to cos h xyz, basically we will write the formula for gradient. So what is that formula for gradient? We know that we have formula gradient of phi, that is del phi, is equal to, what is that formula? Dou phi by dou x, a bar x, plus dou phi by dou y, a bar y, plus dou phi by dou z, a bar z, right? So this is the formula. Now we are going to find the value of dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y and dou phi by dou z. So if you find individual values of those terms, you will be able to find this gradient of phi. So let us say dou phi by dou x. This is equal to, so for that you have to partially differentiate this equation with respect to x. So what is the differentiation of this cos h xyz with reference to x? Can anyone tell? What is the partial derivative of this term with respect to x? Minus or plus? Yes, of course it's plus, because it's h is involved here. So the answer will be positive. So answer of this partial derivative will be yz sin h xyz. Make me correct if I'm wrong. Then similarly we will find second term, that is dou phi by dou y. Dou phi by dou y is equal to xz sin h xyz, and dou phi by dou z is equal to x y sin h xyz. Hope it's making sense. If you are aware about this formula, you will be able to understand it. Otherwise, maybe in the next week we are starting with the regular lectures. I hope you have heard that. In the next lecture, next week onwards, we will be starting your regular lectures. Very soon you will get the regular timetable of that, in which all the next semester subjects will be taught to you. In that we will begin with all the basic mathematical formulae, so that you will be able to understand how I have written this, or you may be aware about this, why I have written this, but we will require a short recap of all mathematical formulae that we learn in 12th, or let's say in diploma engineering, right? So maybe in the next week we will revise all the mathematical formulae. By the time these are the derivatives of this cos h xyz with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z. So let us combine all those to obtain the final answer. So finally I can write here del phi is equal to, so sin h is the common, sin h xyz is the common term in all, so I can take it common, sin h xyz into bracket yz a bar x plus xz a bar y plus xy a bar z. So this is the final answer for gradient of function phi, which is mentioned here. Phi is equal to cos h xyz. So this is the gradient of function phi, right? So let us move on to the next part of this, where value of phi is x square plus y square plus z square. So let me write here phi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square, right? Now here also I can write del phi is equal to dou phi by dou x. This is the definition. A bar x plus dou phi by dou y plus, this dou phi by dou y a bar y plus dou phi by dou z a bar z, right? So if you find out this dou phi by dou x, because we require those terms, so dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y, and dou phi by dou z is to be calculated, right? So dou phi by dou x, if you take a derivative of this with respect to x, you will get dou phi by dou x is equal to 2x. dou phi by dou y is equal to 2y, and dou phi by dou z is equal to 2z. So final answer of this, uh, del phi is equal to, since this 2 is common, I can take it outside of bracket, 2 x a bar x plus y, this is y, a bar y plus z a bar z. So this is the final answer for gradient of phi, where the function phi is x square plus y square plus z square. Hope this makes a sense how we can find out gradient of function phi. Can some of you respond whether you understood how to find the function phi, how to find the gradient of phi? Uh, my voice is clear, video is clear. Let me take attendance screenshot of this, then we will proceed for next. 86 students are there. Right. Next example is, if the vector is given now, a bar is equal to, the vector is given, a bar is equal to x square z a bar x. Hope all of you are writing. So I'm going slow because you are also writing along with me. That that is what I have assumed. You are taking notes of the lecture what I am teaching you. Vector a bar is equal to x square z a bar x minus 2y square z square a bar y plus x y square z a bar z. So this is the vector given to you. So you have to find del dot a bar. What is del dot a bar? It's a gradient of vector A. So you need to find this, this is divergence of vector A. So you can find this divergence, I'll tell you how, but let us find this at point 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. So the point is specified. So at the end you will have to put the value of those coordinates x, y, z into the final expression and you will get the answer. So we will think about this afterwards. But before that, let us find out this divergence of A. So you might have you know the definition of divergence of A. What is that? If I am having vector A, the definition of divergence we have del dot A bar is equal to dou AX by dou X plus dou AY by dou Y plus dou AZ by dou Z. Right? So this is the definition of divergence. Now for that you have to identify the ax term, ay term, and az term from the given vector. So if you observe this, you will find this ax term here. This is your ax. You can find this ay over here along with the sign also. So ay is minus 2 y square z square. Then this az you can find it here. X y square z is the az, right? So if you find all those three components, all those three terms, you can proceed to obtain dou ax by dou x. So that means you just have to take a derivative of this ax term. So ax term is present over here. So take a derivative of this with respect to x. So the answer will be, can anyone tell? Derivative of this term. Correct. Absolutely correct. Answer is 2xz. Right? Similarly, I can write here dou ay by dou y is equal to, answer, plus or minus? Yes, absolutely correct. Minus 4 yz square is the answer for this. And finally, we can write dou az by dou z is equal to, derivative of this. Correct. Xy square is the answer. So if you combine all those, finally you can write del dot a bar, that is divergence of vector A, is equal to 2xz minus 4 yz square plus xy square, right? So this is divergence, and this is what value you have obtained. But we are interested in finding the value of this divergence at point 1, minus 1 and 1. So I can write here del dot a bar, that is divergence of A at point 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. So that simply means wherever you find x, you will have to put a 1. Wherever you find y, you have to put minus 1. And wherever you find z, you will have to put 1. So by putting all those values, I can write here it is equal to 2, x, value of x is 1, so 1, then z, value of z is 1, so 1, minus 4, value of y is minus 1, so this is minus 1, value of z is 1, so this is 1 square, plus value of x is 1, so 1, value of y is minus 1, so minus 1 bracket square. So if you calculate this, you will find the answer 7. Del dot a bar at 1 minus 1 1, answer is 7. Hope this is clear. Shall we proceed for next? So if you are having doubt, you just keep on interrupting me so that we will solve. Maybe this online type of lectures, maybe one way, or you can observe this. These are kind of monotonous lectures. So rather making it monotonous, we will keep it interactive. If you have some doubts or queries, you can raise it immediately so that we can have more discussion on that part. So let's move on to the next. But unfortunately, one thing, I just make a setup of camera so that I will not be able to see your comments. So please bear with me. If you have a doubt, you can raise, and you can unmute yourself and you can ask, rather than asking it in a comment box. This is drawback of my setup. Once I make a setup of this, I can't change it. So if you are having doubt, just ask me, right? Somebody's television is on, so you have two options: either turn off your television or turn off mic. So how much time? Recurring meeting is out of time. Okay. One more thing. Today's lecture will be of 40 minutes only. So once the link is closed, we will not join it once again, because I'm wanting to do some work related with our FDP. So today's lecture will be of 40 minutes only, right? We will not rejoin, because the problem happened last time. Some of the students could not join it for second time. So rather we will go for 40 minutes only. Next example is del cross, let's say A bar is equal to V, is equal to 0. So what do you mean by this? Curl of a vector is equal to 0, right? This information is given. Now you have to find constant. Please identify, somebody's television is on, so if television can be turned off, or mic can be muted. Find constants which are present over there. Find A, find B and C. So you have to find A, B, C, so that A bar is given. A bar is equal to x plus 2y plus az. A bar x plus bx minus 3y minus z. A bar y plus 4x minus cy plus 22, sorry, 2z. This is 2z, right? 2z. A bar z. So this is a vector given. So if this is a vector and information given is curl of that vector is 0, find value of A, B and C. You can observe this A here, B over here and C over here, right? So let us use the definition of curl and equate that to 0, right? So curl of vector A is equal to, as per the definition I am writing this determinant, all the unit vectors A bar x, A bar y, A bar z. In the second row, all those partial derivative with respect to x, dou by dou y. हाँ बोला 680 आहे का? मी केला म्यूट. Rather than I giving instructions, for better clarity of lectures, you can identify, because I'm just having a setup, so that in order to not to disturb the setup, I'm just ignoring. So rather than doing this, you can identify and you can unmute and you can tell such a participant to mute themselves, so that the lecture will not be interrupted. Hope all of you have muted their mics. Kiran Chingare also, please. आणि महत्वाचं लक्षात ठेवा, वी हा काय म्हणतो आपण, बीमारी से लढना है, बीमार से नहीं. त्यांना शिकवायचं म्यूट कसं करायचं, त्यांच्याशी भांडायचं नाही आपल्याला. ठीक आहे. A bar x, A bar y, A bar z. So dou by dou y, dou by dou z. Now As per definition, you might have find x coordinate. So x coordinate is x plus 2y plus az. Y coordinate is bx minus 3y minus z, and z coordinate is 4x plus cy plus 2z. हाँ. कुठे? So, sorry. This value is to be calculated. So this is not a unit vector. This is a constant, and this is z, right? It's not a bar z. It's a z. Hmm. Thanks for correcting me. Now we have to equate this to 0 because we are taking it's given del cross a bar is equal to 0, right? So let us solve this equation. This can be solved as a bar x. You know how to find the determinant values. So dou by dou y, 4x, huh? 4x minus cy. No, इथंच plus है. Sorry, I have made a mistake. So we have plus over here. 4x plus cy plus 2z. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ दिसतोय तुम्हाला सगळं क्लिअरली, काय अडचण नाही आहे. डो बाय डो z in bracket bx minus 3y minus z, right? So minus a bar y dou by dou x, 4x plus cy plus 2z minus dou by dou z, x plus 2y plus az, right? Plus a bar z into bracket dou by dou x bx minus 3y minus z minus dou by dou y x plus 2y plus az. Sorry, once again I made the same mistake. This is not a bar, this is az. So is it okay? Are you clear up till now? So next, so we can come to the point del cross a bar is equal to 0. If you calculate all those values, you will find it is equal to a bar x into bracket c plus 1 minus a bar y into bracket 4 minus a plus a bar z into bracket b minus 2. A bar z into bracket b minus 2. So from this expression you can write either c plus 1 is equal to 0, or you can write 4 minus a is equal to 0 and b minus 2 is equal to 0, and from this I can write c is equal to minus 1. This is answer for C. A is equal to 4. This is another answer, and B is equal to 2. So this example has been asked in university examination for 6 marks, right? So you must be able to solve such type of examples if asked on a del operator, let it be from gradient or let's say from divergence or from curl, right? So these are some of the examples on this gradient, divergence, and curl. Now let us take a kind of proof. If time